Hello friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to pick my TBR. What I'm going to do, I've done a pick and mix bowl full of different books. Some I have, some are on Kindle, some are on my wish list. So, shall we get to it? I'm nervous, but so you can see me doing it, I'm going to hold it like this and do okay. What have we got? A Gamble of the Gods. So A Gamble of the Gods is I think it's a big fantasy science fiction, but I've got a synopsis here, so let's give it a read. It says, life used to be good. I have money, I have fame, I have respect. The same thrill during work every day, a different woman in my bed every night. Best fighter to hire for dangerous jobs. Most famous thief in the 19 kingdoms. Half the world sought my services when they needed the impossible done. The other half wanted to sleep with me. Then one day, this strange guy showed up with his even stranger pet. The latter, a bit of a gift horse by all accounts, and turned it upside down. They claimed to have come to save my life, and while they were at it, I got them to help out with the most important quest of my existence, finding the supreme key of the dragon. Needless to say, none of it turned out quite how I expected, but we had fun, even if it was hell sometimes. In the end, what we found was worth it all. My name is Connor Drew. The gods destined me for great things. Okay, so from that, I'm not sure what to expect. It's got mainly 4 to 4.5 stars from what I've seen. So, I'm excited. I'm excited to give it a go. Okay, so we've got A Gamble of the Gods for our first one. We've got A Gamble of the Gods. So I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So that's my first read. It's gonna be my first read of March. Should we go again? You ready? Okay. Oh, this is nerve-wracking now. Okay. Gardens of the Moon. See that one? Gardens of the Moon. My bad, I'm writing at it again. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I really am. I have a copy of it. I haven't read it yet. It's Malazan, from the Malazan series by Stephen Erickson. Yeah, and if I am to believe, because I know it's a high fantasy, it's an adult fantasy. It's hit and miss with what people think of it, and I love books like that. I love books that are kind of, there's no like line between whether they are alright or not. It's you like it or you don't. I normally tend to like those kind of books. So if I'm right in thinking that, I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. So we've got Gardens of the Moon. Oh, this is getting exciting. Should we go again? Okay. So I'm going to go for 5 books, I think, depending on their size. Because I have some chunkers in here. Let's see. Oh my god, there was stuff. Right. Ooh. Realm Breaker. There we go. So we've got Realm Breaker, which is... I do have this hardback. I have this hardback on my shelf back in the living room, but I've just got the synopsis up. Okay, so this is Realm Breaker by Victoria Everard. I remember reading the synopsis and really standing up for me. So it says here that it is a young adult fantasy, fiction, high fantasy, adventure, magic, and all those fun things. And the synopsis says a strange darkness is growing in the ward. You'll have to forgive my pronunciation on some of these names. A strange darkness growing in the ward. Even Korean and Amarat can feel it. Tucked away in her small town at the edge of the sea, fate knocks on her door in the form of a mythical, immortal, and a lethal assassin, who tell Korean that she is the last of an ancient legions, with the power to save the world from destruction. Because a man who would burn kingdoms to the ground is raising an army unlike any seen before, bent on uprooting the foundations of the world, with poison in his heart and a stolen sword in his hand, he'll break the realm itself to claim it, and only Korean can stop him. Alongside an unlikely group of reluctant allies, Korean finds herself on the desperate journey to complete an impossible task with untold magic singing in her blood and the fate of the world on her shoulders. Okay. So we have Realmbreaker, which it sounds interesting. It sounds like something I would love to read, but I don't know much about it, so we'll see. We'll see how we get on with it. I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Okay, so we're picking a mix in for number 4. Let's see what we've got. Okay. That one. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Traitor's Blade. I couldn't read my own writing then. Is that showing up? So we've got Traitor's Blade, and I've got the synopsis. So this is another one that I saw while shopping, and yeah, fantasy. I have a thing for high fantasy. I really love high fantasy, yeah. And at the moment I'm quite addicted to it. There's so many high fantasy books that I want to read. And when I make this bowl, it's full of high fantasy, sci-fi, it's got romance in it. Books that I wouldn't normally read. Put it in. I was hoping I'd pick some of them up just to try and expand my reading to different genres. I've got the synopsis up for Traitor's Blade. Me trying to pronounce some of these names is hilarious. So Falkio is the first counter of the Grey Coats. Trained in the fighting arts and the laws of Trista, the Greycoats are travelling magisters upholding King's law. They are heroes, or at least they were, until they stood aside while the dukes took the kingdom and impaled their king's head on a spike. Now Trista is on the verge of collapse, and the barbarians are sniffing at the borders, the dukes bring chaos to the land, while the Greycoats are scattered far and wide, revealed as traitors. Their legendary coats in tatters, all they have left are the promises they made to King Peleus to carry out one final mission. But if they have any hope of fulfilling the king's dream, the divided Greycoats must reunite, or they will also have to stand aside as they watch their world burn. Yeah, so that sounds really exciting to me. I'm looking forward to reading this one. I really am. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. That is a to me. Let's pick a mix for number 5. Okay. What have we got? What have we got? Okay. What have we got, guys? Crescent City. Okay. So Crescent City, House of Sky and Breath. Is that showing up? Crescent City, House of Sky and Breath. So I got this on pre-order, and because I loved Crescent City, I loved Sarah J Maas's I love all of her work, to be honest. But yeah, so I got this one on pre-order, and when it arrived, I've been literally putting off reading it ever since it came in the mail, because I'm scared of what's going to happen. I am a stickler for Bryce's and Hunt's connection, and I am terrified that in this book something's going to happen to that. So. Synopsis for this beautiful book. The deadliest power, the fiercest passion, the cruelest fate. Okay, Bryce Quinlan and Hunt Athalar have made a pact. As they process the events of the spring, they will keep things platonic until the solstice. But can they resist when the crackling tension between them is enough to set the whole of Crescent City aflame? And they are not out of danger yet. Dragged into a rebel movement they want no part of, Bryce, Hunt and their friends find themselves pitted against the terrifying Asari, whose notice they will avoid at all costs. But as they learn more about the rebel cause, they face a choice: stay silent while others are oppressed, or fight. And they've never been good at staying silent. So I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna finally read it. What I'm gonna do, because this is a lot of high fantasy, I'm gonna do a bonus. So I'll do a bonus number 6. So I'll do a bonus number 6, and that will be if I get to it. Hopefully I will. We'll see how the month goes. So hopefully I'll get to it. But we'll do another choice, and we'll try and get a romance. Well, not a romance, but a different genre. So yeah. We've got, this has been on my list for a while. We've got, you see that? We've got Cemetery Boys. So this is going to be exciting. I have it. So this one I've been looking forward to reading for a while. I picked it up a couple of weeks ago. I've heard good things. The synopsis: Yedriel has summoned a ghost, and now he can't get rid of him. To gain his family acceptance, Yedriel has to prove himself a real Brojo by summoning his cousin's ghost. But when he accidentally summons the ghost of his high school's resident bad boy instead, things get complicated. For Julian won't go into death quietly. And the more time Yedriel, you'll have to forgive me if I'm saying these names wrong, just comment down below and I'll fix it. Yedriel and Julian spend together. And the more time Yedriel and Julian spend together, the harder it is to let each other go. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. Let's top a list. So I've got quite a few coming on this one, which is exciting because I've got House of Sky and Breath, which I've been putting off reading, just because I'm scared. I know Sarah J Maas, and she's gonna shock me, or I don't know. I have a feeling something big's gonna happen at the end of this book, and it's gonna break me, or it can make me really happy. I don't know. Gamble of the Gods. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm intrigued. Garden of the Moon. I've had on my shelf now for about a year, and it's just from hearsay of people who were saying, oh, it's like jumping wildly into middle of nowhere and trying to find your way. Like, there's no help going into this book. You just get thrown into it. So that came up on my list, and I'd give that a go. Realm Breaker, I'm not quite sure about, but it does, the story does interest me. It does grab me. Traitor's Blade, again, I can't wait to read that one. And then we've got Cemetery Boys, which, to be honest, now looking at this list, I'm going away in the next couple of days, and I think Cemetery Boys would be the perfect book to read right away, to be honest. So that is my March TBR, my first ever TBR. So I'm really excited, and I'm thinking about maybe doing like a vlog of my month of reading. I'll split it into weeks. So I might do like a video vlog for each week of each book that I'm reading, and yeah, give that see how they get on. It'd be fun to do a vlog of the books I'm reading in that month, or in that week. I think that might be a good idea. I really do. I think it might be something fun to do, and if anyone else is reading it or anyone's looking it up, or just to make a connection with fellow readers, because I'm not around a lot of bookworms and people who love to read, so to be able to do it on the internet and be able to get feedback and just talk about these books that we love, that would be really great. It'll be really fun, and I can't wait. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any book recommendations, then please comment below, or comment in any video of anything at all. I'd love to hear them. I'd love to put them in my little bowl. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be a vlog of the next few books I'm reading throughout the weeks. Bye.